messing around.
Loft meeting. Loft meeting. I realized that I was always starting this with like an Airhorn, and like I'd had like 19 shots of espresso, and I'm going gentler on this loft meeting. I keep it chill, keep it relaxed as I answer your questions. And I'm realizing as I'm making this choice that it's actually quite difficult for me because I'm very enthusiastic when I get your letters and your pictures, and I get some insight into the New Girl fandom. It's my favorite thing in the world. So me trying to be chill is very hard. I'm trying, you guys, I'm trying. For those of you that are watching this on the YouTube or wherever you watch it, I am still, I've worn this shirt every day. Holds up well in the wash, just so you know. My Ferguson mess around shirt. Go Fergs, Team Bishop. Pew, pew. Oh no, I did it. I promised myself no air horn. I promised myself I'm not gonna do an air horn. I'm not gonna do it in the loft meeting. I'm gonna spare them the air horn, and I just did a teeny baby one. I cannot help myself, you guys. It's crazy. If you want your to like twin with me with a Fergie shirt, just head to themessaroundpod.com. I designed it with my girl Wendy, my best friend of 20 years. Very excited for y'all to grab one before they sell out. Mind you, if they do sell out, if that does happen, and I have a feeling, I think it's like we're getting close on these Ferguson t-shirts disappearing. I have a thought to maybe make them like a permanent item in our merch collection. Let me know what you think of that. DM us. The Mess Around Pod is our IG. DM us right there and let me know if you think that's a good idea. All right, let's dive into these questions. Let's go. This one is from Farron. I love that name. Hi, guys. Used to let you know if we received a message back from Keaton Potato's email. Sadly to say, I've heard nothing back. However, I would love to know if Jess's mom had made her believe that a celebrity was messaging her to help her with problems, which celebrity would it be? I love the show so much. I love you both more. Love, Farron. First of all, Farron, thank you. Thank you for sending the email, for waiting for a response, and for reporting back. This is what I'm talking about. We are working together to solve these New Girl mysteries. So there you go. No email comes back. Good to know. I tried it too. I got nothing back, but I'm not the best with technology, so I wanted someone else to do it. And Farron, you showed up and you showed out. Appreciate you. All right. For Jess, if Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Jess's mama, had created a celebrity, ooh, who would it be? What a good question. Audrey Hepburn? Julie Andrews? Mr. Rogers? Who would it be? Someone like wholesome and wonderful and cool, interesting, talented. Maybe whoever was teacher of the year. Maybe her own like favorite teacher growing up. So many people. I guess those aren't celebrities, quote unquote, but that's a great question. Great question. I'm going to stick with my answers right now. But if I think of something else, you might hear me come back to this. All right, next question. It is from Gracie. I'm a huge New Girl fan and I've been rewatching the show on repeat for years. Something I've always wondered is this. What happened to Winston's girlfriend, Birdie? She appeared for a few episodes, but I don't remember there ever being a breakup scene between her and Winston. I could be mistaken, but what canonically? Whoa. I consider myself someone with a pretty big vocabulary. I used to read the dictionary as a kid. I'm that kind of kid. Canonically. You're going to have me just like deep dive that word now. Happened. Was a breakup scene shot but cut in the edit? I need to know. Gracie. Well, right now we are in the middle of our season 3 recap, and Birdie and Winnie are still doing the thing. So again, I'm really kind of rewatching the show with y'all for the first time. So I don't remember when either. It might have just been one of those like fade into the good night, or maybe she got lost somewhere between season 3 and season 4. You know, we'd come back and there'd be a lot of little changes that have happened in the new girl world. That was just kind of like that gift of time that would happen between where then the writers got to reset and be like, okay, we'll just pretend that now we're just rejoining them after like 6 months. And so maybe not everything gets like addressed or tied up with a bow if it wasn't like central cast based. So yeah, maybe she just faded into that good night, got in her bus and just drove into the sunset. I don't know. I did love Birdie though. Loved her. Loved her with her cream-based soups. Was a big fan. Good question though. They were good together. She kind of got Winnie, the weirdness of Winnie before he started to grow up a little bit. They were a cute little couple. All right, next question. Let's see. It says, "Hi, Hannah and Lamorne. I belong to the illustrious group of people." Look at this. See what I'm talking about? The educated fan base of New Girl. Just sitting here using all the big words. All right. I belong to the illustrious group of people who named their pet after a New Girl character. My cat's full name is Winnie the Bish. She usually goes by Winnie or Winnie Bins. Oh, I love a cute nickname like that. And is definitely a bish with a wish. The women at my vet's office were so excited because they had been watching the show together, one for the first time. I'll attach a pic of my sweet girl. And as an FYI, Lamorne, I have a long history of female cats being named after male celebrities. Conan O'Kitty, Vato, a baseball player. It's not you. My next kitty will be a girl named Clooney. I used to do that too with my cats. I'd be like, oh, I love naming animals. So even if I had my 3 cats, I was always like, ooh, banking good cat names. That's so funny that you know the name of your next cat, Clooney. It's a great name. My question is in regards to the episode Virgins. When it's implied Cece lost her virginity to Mick Jagger, why is Schmidt's response Beatlemania, since Jagger wasn't a Beatle? I always found that confusing. I'm excited to hear your answer. I would honestly just assume that because Schmidt, one feels threatened and is impressed and his brain short circuits and he just gets it wrong. It's like the love of his life and talking about sleeping with someone else. He doesn't love it, but it's also like a huge, massive rock star icon. And he just gets his wires crossed in true Schmidt fashion. I don't think it's more complicated than that. I think. Thanks, guys. I love the podcast. It often gets me outside walking when I don't want to because I want to listen. Oh, I like that. Little healthy incentive. Thanks and be well, Kimbrough and Winnie the Bish. I just saw a picture of Winnie the Bish, the cat. So fluffy. So cute. Love a little bell. Very cute picture. We'll put this picture up for you guys to see because, man, it is cute. All right. Okay, Beth, you're up next. Hi, my name is Beth. I'm 23 and from the UK in a town near Gatwick Airport, if you know. I do know. My family lived there for quite a while. I wonder where. I wonder if it's the same town. Your podcast had made me love the show more than I ever thought I could, and I get excited for every episode drop. Although it's only through media, you two come across as the most genuine, lovely, funny people. Thank you. I'd like to think we are. I'm super gutted I didn't watch New Girl for the first time until last year, but also glad I got to be grown up enough to appreciate all the humor, clever writing, as well as incredible acting from everyone. It's become one of my top favorite shows, which is a very serious matter, and here is why. I already have a Coochie Kopi tattoo from Bob's Burgers. Shout out Max Greenfield for Boo Boo. And a BoJack Horseman reference tattoo. Shout out Max, Jake Johnson, and Margot Martindale. Oh, I just read ahead. Do you have any ideas for a New Girl reference tattoo? No pressure. The same arm has a Sims tattoo and a Cupid with an AK-47, so it's not a very serious matter. LOL. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you both and the rest of the cast. Hope to hear a response soon. Love, Beth. Photos taken in a very chilly car that doesn't have working heating, but just like Winston, I won't let it go until it physically can't be called a car anymore. And here's a picture of your arm that you're building with these amazing tattoos. Ooh! I mean, look, I'm wearing it on my body, not as a tattoo, but I love this Ferguson picture so much. I also love, by the way, what we did with the mess around as this big love letter. This podcast is the biggest love letter we could ever give the fans. Oh, is that like being too, what do you call it, presumptuous? Like hopeful that it would be like the mess around podcast style tattoo? I'd pass out. I would pass out. Just so you know, I'm the queen of it. I have 0 tattoos, full disclosure, but I have gone with, I don't even know how many of my friends to sit while they get tattoos. I love tattoos. I just am so indecisive. I can't pick. But I'm at a tattoo parlor all the time. I go with people. I sit there, I chat, hold their hand, bring them a shot of whiskey while they're having their tattoos done. I love tattoos. And I love helping people pick tattoos. I've seen a few new girl tattoos. Usually it says like 4D because it's the apartment number. I feel like that's the only one I've really seen. No, there was another one. I can't remember at this moment. Someone tagged me in years ago. But man, please, Beth, you better, whenever you decide on your tattoo, tag us and let us know. This is my very bold, vulnerable like pitch, is that it would be like the mess around, like a CC Winnie the Bish thing. That'd be so cool. Or a Ferg. I mean, a cat tattoo. How can you go wrong? Wow, that one took me by surprise. I love that. Okay, Veronica, your question. Hey guys, wanted to start by saying I'm such a huge fan of the show. I listen to it every week. Twice a week on my way to school, walking around campus and hang with you guys when I'm doing my homework. Oh, that's nice. Of course, the show has meant the world to me. My stepbrother showed it to me, and initially it was a show that I watched to get closer to him, and quickly my love for the show took on a life of its own, and I'm not ashamed to say I cannot tell you guys how many times I've seen the show all the way through. Love a super fan. My question is, because I've seen the show so much, I noticed that we never got to know what became of Birdie and Winston. Oh my gosh! I just answered this question. How did it end? What are your theories on that? Was there one more Birdie episode that didn't make it to air? People are very into Birdie, bus driver Birdie. I just answered this question. Also, I was wondering what your favorite dynamic or scene to film was. What was something you look forward to if you found it was on the script in those early mornings? Thank you guys for all you do for the fans. I wish you guys the absolute best and always rooting for the whole cast from home, whether it's New Girl, Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night, Not Dead Yet, Fargo, etc. So happy for you on that Emmy win, Lamorne, Veronica. Whoa. Okay, so I answered this question about Birdie before, but I'll say it again because we're in the middle of the season 3 recap, and I'm also kind of just like watching this for the first time. I don't remember a breakup scene or even a reference to No More Birdie. And I wonder if she just got lost between season 3 and season 4. Because we would do that sometimes as like a reset on the show. They would kind of like do a time jump, basically, a little bit. So we could kind of introduce new stories, new characters, and new stuff. The main cast thread and story thread obviously would stay honored. And there would be like no gaps. They would explain things if things changed, but maybe Birdie just got lost in that. I don't know, but as I rewatch now the remainder of season 3, I'm going to keep my eye on it. Any Birdie breakup reference. You said, what was your favorite dynamic or scene to film? Oh, I would say 2 things. One, of course, everybody got excited if we knew it was a true American episode. That was a huge one because it would just be a fun day where people could improv and run around a bit and do physical comedy and be weird and silly. And it wasn't like a lot of big, heavy dialogue. It was just kind of like a free-for-all fun day. So that was always fun, but those were super long days. The other would be like a holiday episode, like a Thanksgiving episode or something, because we'd all get to hang out together the whole day and everyone's there, not broken up into ABC stories and off doing different things. So that was always kind of fun to know, like, oh, we're all going to get to kick it this week together. But personally, my favorite was when I knew the A story was going to be a Jess and Cece story. I loved it. I loved it when they put Zoe and I together and it got to be like this very like female forward episode. I loved their sisterhood and their relationship and their friendship dynamic, and how lots of silly, funny things happened. but it was never over a boy. They always had each other's back. And I loved their sisterhood and the message that kind of gave. And I just loved it because then Zoe and I got to hang out and be together. It was like awesome. So I would say that like those were like the favorite probably for the cast and then my personal favorite. Thanks for that question, Veronica. That was awesome. Okay. All right, you guys, that is the show. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to hear about that tattoo. What if it's this I'm wearing this Ferguson shirt as my love letter to the fans and like, what if that became a tattoo? Crazy. Please go to our website, themessaroundpod.com. You can check out this merch I'm wearing. We also have some really cool classic pieces. I promise you, if you see me walking around LA, I'm probably wearing it because it's so comfortable and so cozy. I have so many friends that have bought pieces and they are wearing them all the time. If you get the hoodie, I would say get it like in like a super big size because it feels like a Snuggie. It's so cozy. Follow us on Instagram at The Mess Around Pod. You can DM us questions there, pictures there, thoughts you have there too. And then mail in your questions, voicemails, photos, everything at themessaroundpod@gmail.com so I can read them out loud right here at our loft meetings. Oh my gosh, remember how I started this episode so quiet? And I was like, I'm going to be chill, you guys. And keep it really chill and calm for your ears. And look how loud I am at the end. I can't help myself. I get too enthusiastic. I love it. I love that we have this place now to connect over the show and to hear what you think. And I just love it too much. Sorry, I get loud. Can't help myself. All right. See you next week. Bye, babes. That was The Mess Around, an iHeartMedia production.
Our executive producer is Joelle Monique. Our senior producer is Abu Zafar. Bei Wang provided engineering and editing services.
Additional production from Daniel Goodman, Wendy Heisler, and Kyle Chevron. Our theme song was written and composed by Ronald Jukebox Jackson.
Catch you next time.
Bye.